Hi guys, it's Kelly. Hey, I finally did a canvas. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and here it is, my finished project. I'm so excited that I finally did it. I've been really intimidated by the gesso and the gel mediums and the glass bead gel and all those cool little glazing things and all the things that give you texture that you can use on canvases and all kinds of other projects. I was just really intimidated by it, and I wanted to try it, but again, just intimidated because I didn't know, why would you use a glaze and why would you use a gel medium? Why is this one thicker than the other? Why wouldn't you just use gesso? Why? I didn't understand it all, so I needed to play with it and find out how each one worked. And I didn't use a whole lot of that stuff in here, but I just wanted to tackle a canvas. And this is what I came up with, and I think I'm going to give it to my girlfriend Carrie, who is an artist, actually went to school for it. She's amazing, and she knows how intimidated I was by using all of those things and doing a canvas, because I don't consider myself to be an artist. I'm just a crafter and just do it for fun, but she kept encouraging me to do it. So here it is. So I think that I should give it to her, and that's why I stamped the word friend on there. But so how it started is I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I got these tiny little canvases at the store and didn't even open it because I thought, you big fat chicken, you know you want to do it, so just do it. So then I thought, well, maybe if I'm braver, I'll use a bigger canvas. These are still so small, 3x3s, for real. Big chicken. Yeah, I am. So I went to this, which, you know, you can tell is not that much bigger, but still I did it. And maybe I'll tackle a bigger canvas for the next project. I'm not real sure, but this is what I did. I'll run through some of the things that I did on here for my first project real quick and try not to bore you guys too much. But it was a pre-treated canvas. It was already treated with gesso, so it was ready to paint. So I just painted it with the espresso paint with a brush, waited for that to dry. Then I just used some Mod Podge and some paper that I had treated. It's just regular plain copy paper. And I got it wet and then took my heat tool to it, crinkled it, of course, and spritzed it with Cappuccino Perfect Pearls Mist because I didn't want it to be sparkly. I just wanted to have a tiny bit of shimmer. You can't see that in the video, but it's on there. And I just liked that look. I wanted that to be part of my background with the brown. And that was really my only plan when I started this, was I knew I wanted to use this kind of paper and a brown background. And so I put that on there, and I just Mod Podged it on, and then I highlighted it with, I finally got myself some gold Rub and Buff, and I just rubbed the Rub and Buff over that paper, and just did it randomly across here and there. And then the other paper that I used is from this really cool pack. It's a 7 Gypsies pack called Conservatory. Just use a 6x6 paper. It's really, sorry guys, I'm doing this one-handed. I just want to be able to show you this paper because I just love it. And I love that one too. It's really great paper, and you get multiple copies of the same. And I'm such a sucker for the double-sided paper too, but this is just gorgeous paper. So here's the one that I used. You can see that right there is this right there. You can probably see in that lighting, I can see it on video, that there's some rock candy stickles on the flowers. They just seem to get lost in the background. So again, I didn't want it glittery because it just doesn't go with the theme of it, but I just wanted it to have just a little bit of sparkle on there, and the rock candy is perfect for that. The rock candy stickles is perfect for that kind of effect. When you don't want it so much glittery, you just want it to have a little tiny bit of sparkle. So those were the papers that I used, and again I just tore little pieces of that paper here and there, and just again no rhyme or reason to it, just used I first used Mod Podge, and then I started using the Glue-In-Seal, the Ranger Glue-In-Seal, and this stuff has a funky consistency. I'm almost out, and it's like see it rolling around in there, it's like a tapioca or something. I don't know, whatever the consistency is, it works pretty well, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I just used the Glue-In-Seal to glue these on there and to seal the whole project. And what else did I do? I used this flower here. This is just a dollar store. It's really cheap flower. And I just used a little bit of vintage photo ink on the edges. This is like an off-white color. And then this is kind of burgundy, orangey. And I used some of the Sno-Cap white on that flower too, it just needed it. Just put it on there and I liked it. And then this is the Tim Holtz Ideology Foliage. Let me get the pack real quick. In this pack, you guys have probably seen, I just layered a couple together, put Rub and Buff on there, and then went over it with just barely here and there with my finger with the Sno-Cap white. And did that there. And then this embellishment right here, I did a video the other day. I was playing with my Yudi, and the fact that when I know I can buy colored Yudi online, and you can get all that online, but at the store I can never find anything other than clear Yudi. So I wanted to play around because I have tons of alcohol ink, and I wound up playing around with the Yudi and putting alcohol ink in the heated Yudi, and I could make pretty much whatever color of Yudi I want. Whatever color of alcohol ink you have, you can make that color Yudi, including the gold and silver mixatives. And I made entirely gold Yudi, and it's really cool. Once it gets too hot, it actually gets black marbleized swirls in it. It's pretty cool. So if you haven't tried that, give it a try. You got to watch the bubbles though, because it does give you some more bubbles. But when you're making embellishments like this, the bubbles aren't really, they really don't matter. But so this was pieces of one, and I've broken this other one too. So basically you can see through it, and again I did a video the other day, and you just pour the Yudi out and then you stamp it and you get these cool pieces, and I just think they're really, really cool. This one has the gold Rub and Buff on the front. But I mean, totally unique embellishments that you make yourself that will work with any kind of vintagey project that you have. I think it's really cool. So on this one I used the pitch black dabber paint and just took a really fine brush and barely tapped some of the black around the outsides just to kind of highlight it a little bit. And then I used the Sno-Cap white here and there in the highlighted areas. Hopefully my camera will focus on that. There it goes. And it really added a lot to it, I think, with highlighting those areas. And then again, Stamped Friend with Stays On. And this is just a charm that I had in my stash with a chain, and here's these little charms. I get them jewelry section at Joann's or Michael's. Can't remember which one. So there you have it. And then I also used the black soot ink to kind of frame it around the edges. So just so you can see that around the edges and the corners, and just kind of framed it that way. So there it is, my first canvas project. And again, it's so intimidating to use a canvas. I really don't consider myself to be an artist. I just craft for fun, and to paint on a canvas and to work on a canvas was really intimidating, and to use, you know, the different gel mediums and stuff. I've been messing around with projects with that stuff too. The glass bead gel, the glazes that they have, and gesso, and just playing with really, really rich textures and doing different projects. So hopefully I can do some more videos if I can, you know, find out how those went and if I like them. But you know what, my son is here because he hears me recording, and he's bringing me, I made this for him. This is the gold, just really quick. This is the gold mixative mixed with the clear Yudi. And I just made a circle for him in, you know, here they are right here. The mold and pour, when you make your molds, we've made some molds lately. But when you get the caps from them, I keep them, and I just wanted to make like a medallion type thing for my boys. So I just poured the hot Yudi in there after I added gold mixative to it, and you can see that I got it overheated and there's some black marbling in there. And this is just some extra, and I poured out a coin for him. And he loves it. But that's the marbling effect I was talking about with the Yudi when you add the gold mixative to it. Excuse me. It's pretty cool. I love that swirling marbling effect. So, thank you. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
So there you have it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, I absolutely love to hear from you guys. So please let me know. And I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and a great New Year celebration. Everybody's safe and happy and ready for the new year. And again, leave me comments. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.